Marcus Aurelius was a Roman emperor, and Epictetus was a slave, but both followed the same Stoic philosophy. This shows that Stoicism is not just for the rich or powerful. It's for everyone. A key part of Stoicism is learning to stay calm and peaceful inside. The Stoics believe that true happiness comes from inner peace, not from things like money, fame, or physical comfort. Epictetus often talked about how important it is to have a calm mind. He said we don't get peace by trying to control everything around us, but by changing the way we think. His main teachings are found in a book called Discourses, which was written down by his student Arian. Epictetus had a student who wanted to go home because he was sick. Epictetus let him go, but also reminded him to think about whether staying in class would really help him grow as a person in his condition. The message here is that we should act according to what the situation calls for. This is what it means to live in harmony with nature. When we're sick, we shouldn't push ourselves to do things we can't handle. Sometimes the best thing to do is accept our condition and take care of ourselves. While illness may limit our body, it doesn't stop us from making wise choices or staying calm. For example, during a pandemic, some people panic while others ignore the problem. Stoicism teaches us to find a balanced response. Accept what's happening, stay informed, and act wisely without fear. Illness and death are natural parts of life. This leads to another lesson from Epictetus. Watch your judgments. Anxiety doesn't come from the outside world, but from how we choose to see it. We all have our own ways of thinking, and based on that, we decide what we can or can't handle. That's normal, but it's important to be aware of it. Sometimes it's helpful to judge what's right or wrong, but problems start when our judgments make us feel like we deserve things that we really don't. For example, someone might stay angry for years because they think they deserve better parents. But as Epictetus says, we're not promised good parents, just parents. This idea applies to many areas of life. Instead of being upset by what's natural, like illness or death, we should accept them calmly. Epictetus reminds us that it's not the event that upsets us, but how we think about it. If we stop reacting with strong emotions and start thinking more clearly, we'll handle hard times better. This ties into another key Stoic idea. Focus less on what's out of your control. In the Enchiridion, Epictetus explains that some things are up to us, like our thought and actions, and others are not, like what people do or say. Trying to control the world won't work, no matter how rich or powerful we are. What matters is how we respond. Instead of stressing over everything around us, we should focus on our own mindset. That doesn't mean ignoring the world, but learning to care less about what we can't change. This attitude, called morphati or love of fate, is about accepting life as it is, and even embracing the challenges we can't avoid.